What's up, guys? It's your girl, Pretty Percent. That's spelled Pretty with a percent sign. We're back, and we're going to talk about Tyler Perry Sistas. All right, guys, make sure you're subscribed to my channel and you hit that notification bell so that you can be up to date whenever I drop a new video. All right, on this episode that Sean and I are going to talk about, it was on season 6, episode 5 of Tyler Perry Sistas. It was called Better Safe Than Sorry. Karen's whereabouts are discovered. Fatima is disturbed by Zach's concern. Andi and Gary share a moment of complete honesty about where their current relationship status is. That sums it up a little bit. That was only part of season 6, episode 5.
Episode 5, yeah. What was the one thing they said? Fatima is concerned about Zach.
Yeah, Fatima is disturbed by Zach's concern.
Well, I'll tell you what, Fatima.
Of Karen's whereabouts.
Everybody watching these episodes is disturbed right now with Zach.
Yes, we are. We're very mad at him after watching this episode. Okay, like he act like there's no problem with what he did.
Yeah, as we covered earlier, this man did a full-out Disney movie twirl when he found out Karen was dead. And yeah, so it, kind of everybody be like, "Hey, bro, did you see your fiance while you was carrying on like this? Like you was reunited with an old high school sweetheart or something?"
Some high school fling.
Yeah.
Because they were only together for 3 years, and the way they are, we thought it was longer than that,
Yeah,
I thought it was.
I mean, yeah, they want to keep playing up on this. Oh, well, Zach and Karen have history.
Yeah, they have 3-year history. He had history with some other women too. The crackhead lady.
Now, she's possibly his baby mama as well. Let's not forget that.
Oh, yeah. So on part 5, season 6, episode 5, the one we're talking about, Karen finally tells her girls, "Hey, I know who the baby daddy is." I mean, it goes off on 4 with her saying that. But like we knew, she still didn't tell them who. She goes, "Oh, I want to tell the man first. I want to tell him first." And she already feels like they know, or she was like, Andi probably knows, and Andi, you probably been talking about it with the girls anyway, stuff like that. So they know that was Danny that think Andi knows because she thinks she playing games or whatever. And
I'm with them. Yeah, I'm like, you done dragged us through this whole roller coaster of emotions, and now you know for sure who the baby daddy is. Now all of a sudden, now you want to act like we on Deal or No Deal. We'll find out after these messages.
Right. Oh my goodness. So they're all sitting there in Andi's penthouse and they're smoking and drinking.
Of course.
They're smoking weed, and Andi is smoking, I guess, for the first time or something because she's getting very lit, right? So
we're gonna get more into that. Yeah.
That's what they was talking about Andi and
everything. We know. Yeah, we know. I don't know what type of, I don't know where they got that from. I never heard of no, not that I smoke, but I've never heard of people that smoke have any weed have that effect on them.
What? Did they talk a lot?
Yeah, usually they chill, extra relaxed, or they in deep thought, but they ain't about to be going out here being brutally honest, talking out the side of their neck.
I mean, it's the same. It gives people different effects, just like drinking and smoking. They do say when you're getting real high, like you might start telling the truth. I know we probably heard that about drinking, but smoking too, or you start thinking you smart or something. That I heard.
Government need to get at the terrorists when they trying to get info out of them,
right?
Because Andi they put truth serum in that weed or something. Because Gary.
Well, she warned Gary. She said, "Hey, Gary, you keep trying to come over here. I mean, every night he wants to see her. Every night. So she thinking it's just sex in the first place.
That was a big part of this episode. I guess they so-called have a heart-to-heart to really get understanding the direction of their relationship. So, of course, here you go, Gary always trying to be slick. "Hey, what are you doing? Can I come see you?" She's like, "Gary, I've been drinking. I'm high. I don't know what's about to come out my mouth right now. I'm
warned
on one. I'm throwed off right now, as they say in the streets. So, he's like, oh yeah, well, I'm ready to hear it. I'm whatever you got, I'm ready for it. Well,
Yeah,
he definitely
he asked for it.
He got a lot of it. She get over there. You want to touch on some of the stuff she said? Or?
I mean, yeah. So when he comes over and he's sitting there, he's sitting there and they're talking. She just goes to talking, and to me, it does seem like she's more drunk than high, because, like you said, she starts telling a lot of truth and everything. So she's like, "Hey, I feel like this is just sex, and that me and you have, Gary." She was like, "I mean, you're a beautiful man. You're a handsome man. You're really smart." She's like, giving him all these compliments, and he's like, yeah, keep going. Yeah, keep going. Like, he actually sound like that. So she's all sizing him up, but then she's like, but this is only sex, and that's all this is. She was like, and I've been thinking, and she's just thinking real hard, and his face turns, and he's like, what do you mean this is only sex? I'm more than sex. She was like, well, no, it's just sex because you put me through a lot. She was like, you put me through a lot of heartache, and it's just so much drama. You come with a lot of baggage. That's what she said to him, and he was like, what? And she was like, yeah, so, if we didn't have sex, then you would be gone. I wouldn't be here. She said, because I'm trying to figure out why am I still here, but I'm still here because of sex. Your sex is really good. That's all you really are about. And then she goes to talk about, when it comes to, Robin.
Oh boy.
And Robin
we're gonna touch on that.
was the other guy that was working at the office that was her boss. And
CEO,
Gary does not like. He's been trying to get kicked out. She goes, his penis is way bigger than yours.
Tyler Perry always likes squeezing in these lines. Talk about the size of somebody's penis. He wants to go out his way to let you know who's got the bigger penises on the show for some reason.
Women talk about. He feels like he thinks people talk about these things. I really think Tyler Perry probably went and interviewed a whole bunch of people to see how people talk and how they interact in relationships and all this and that. So he put it together, because there's no way, unless another way. What other way are you thinking? Yeah. So what I'm trying to say is, so that's what she was saying about Robin. So he got really mad, Gary. He got really mad about that. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, no, but if we don't have sex, then you can leave, basically. And he was like, okay, you're saying a lot of stuff. You're drunk. He's like, and you're high. It was funny how he said, and you're high. So he was like, she was like, well, get out. So he's getting mad. He was like, you know what? Like, he ain't even with this no more, because he was like, I don't want to hear about you talking about another man. He ain't even asked about him, did he? She just being truthful.
No, it was like the packet. She definitely got ruthless with it. She was basically like, hey, you here just to be on some some jump off whenever I need to get my release in. I'm calling up Gary.
Sound like how men do.
Robin's is bigger, but you know how to use yours better.
Oh, she did say that. That's something when girls talk about, right, girls? I don't know.
That's all Tyler Perry think girls talk about. Why is she so tied up in the good penis that she wants to subject herself to all this drama?
And Andy's his favorite character, by the way, KJ Smith. So that's what he's really mad about, you guys.
Is that what I'm at?
He loves this girl, and he can't stand her with this low life acting. I'm just playing. I thought it was gonna go beep, so you can go beep.
Yeah, no.
Gary acts like a low life, but he has a good job,
It's just ridiculous. Like Andy, I'm sure she can go find other quality men, but she
might be afraid of him.
No, I don't think so. I just think obviously there's some emotional damage there that she feels like she's been, as they say in the streets. They say another word, but she's been penis hypnotized. Mm-hmm. For what? I don't know. But it does devalue her character. But I always thought she was a little airheaded anyway on this show, the way she kept dealing with Gary. But she really puts it out there why she continues to deal with him. Is he coming back?
I don't know, and I actually don't care. They are dragging them two on. But let's get back on her and Robin, because the stuff that was going on with them was very interesting. Like when she was talking to him, but then they want to change it around, making it seem like I thought he was on to her, wanting her, but he wants to have threesomes with her and everything, and It was all crazy like that.
I don't care.
It got
she
more
need a new love
interesting
interest.
with her and Robin than it was with her and Gary.
I'm not feeling neither
Gary
one of them.
just, like she said, he has a lot of baggage, but they have dragged them on so long on this show, so they might as well be together. You know what I'm saying? Whatever.
Yeah. We got a little brief scene with Calvin and Maurice. He comes back to the crib. Calvin finally got some furniture up in their crib. And really,
it's very loud.
Yeah, it's very bright colors. Of course, Maurice, a very flamboyant and very animated character himself, is complaining about your furniture being too loud and
he's
out
a queen
there.
himself.
So how ironic.
Yeah.
But I mean, the key thing, really not the storyline I'm too invested in with the whole Q and stuff. Like, I really care less. Like, y'all hurry up and get this man caught back up so we can be done with the storyline.
Yeah.
But
like you call them, these are filler episodes. You be saying
your little filler scenes. Because nobody really cares too much about their storyline. But I mean, what do you think? What do you think about the relationship with Calvin and Maurice? Because I think, Calvin, he does generally, I guess, view Maurice as like a true friend. He really be looking out for him.
He's out looking out for him. He wants to pay the rent. He was like, I'm gonna pay the rent and I'm gonna feed you, and that's about it. And he knows that Maurice, he feels like Maurice needs help, and Calvin actually has a heart. That's what I feel. And then Calvin's in love with Sabrina. Just because Calvin acts a little fruity and everything, they want to say it's because he had two daddies, okay? They didn't say nothing about a mama. So the daddy was a mama to him, and the other daddy. The daddy had passed away, the stepdad or whatever. But that's why he's a little fruity, because of that. But he likes women. But he's not like homophobic. Like they trying to say, a man that doesn't. I think what Tyler Perry's trying to show, like, okay, this man, he likes women, but he has a feminine side too. But he's not gay, so I guess he's trying to make him seem like he's Prince or something.
I don't know what's going on with Calvin, but I do know he definitely cares for Maurice and Sabrina. I guess he's a very good friend to them. I guess that's what we're supposed to gather.
He wants Maurice like that or nothing. But
well, no, I know.
Friend.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I definitely know.
We don't see that. Like that. He's trying to tell Maurice to leave that man Q alone. Like, leave it alone. Let the police handle this. Like, quit trying to, go see him again and everything. So Maurice is doing some dumb stuff right now. To me, I don't know if he think he's invincible. He think he can talk to the police any kind of way like he did, and he think he could just go up in there and go threaten Q and everything. Somebody, I'm gonna kill you, kind of stuff. Like, I don't know. I guess some stuff can make you go crazy when somebody like try you like that.
I guess.
Like how Q tried him. He done stole all his stuff and took his keys and then made him go to jail. Like, oh, you put me in jail and I ain't robbed this place. It was you trying to rob it? All right, so come on. We got to look at it. We got to get our emotions out of this. We got to see that wouldn't you be mad too if you was Maurice? So, all right, never mind everything I just said. Maurice, I'm glad you went in there and you threatened him and you told him you was going to kill him. Because it wasn't on tape and it wasn't recorded. So, hey, do you.
Yeah.
I'd have been mad too.
We had a rare Preston and Zach scene. He rolled up. He was like, hey. Yeah. He basically was like, hey, Zach, we saw how you was acting around Carrington. Everybody saw that. We making sure you good. Because where's Fatima?
You see she ain't good.
Everybody wanted to know the real question. Like, so what's going on with you
and Karen?
Yeah, all that. Which leads into the other key scenes, key plots, take away from this episode. We have Aaron pop up. He goes talk with Karen, and he's trying to explain to her about the whole situation now that occurred with the lady. He was like, hey, you was kept blowing me off, so I went and talked to her for a brief, but it wasn't going nowhere, so I left her alone. She couldn't comprehend. Karen ain't really trying to hear it, but
he bored.
Also, as you suspect, you was like, well, she probably blowing him because she realized now, because she knows who the baby daddy is now, apparently. So either she thinks it's Zach, and so she just,
trying to blow off Aaron.
Yeah,
she want him up out of there. She's like, you got to go.
Yeah.
Pretty much. And he's like, the only reason I was talking to the other girls because you kept blowing me off, like you just said. And she was like, well, I don't want to do this no more. She was like, but thank you for coming to check on me, basically. But he was like prolonging, trying to stay like, I really love you, right?
I
and
covered
she was
this
like,
too.
thank you.
Reading the room.
Ouch.
Reading the room.
Yeah, like you said, how all the men act on there, and he don't know when it's time to go. She been telling him, all right, I want to go to bed. Like she's trying to be nice or whatever. She really want him to leave so much because she's about to do something. So finally, he leaves, and it hurts his feelings because he tells her, I love you, and she just says, thank you. Instead of, I love you back. I couldn't believe that part. Sorry, I just kind of
that's some cold stuff.
But yeah, so he ends up leaving after he says ouch.
Oh yeah.
And then she
then leaves
picks up her phone and calls. I already knew. I said she about to call
Zach. Yeah.
So she calls him. His phone rings. I hate his ringtone. It sounds like some dang on porn or something, like how it rings. But anyway, so he picks up the phone. They're talking on the phone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and so he just goes on this whole little thing. Like I really don't know. I'm like, what's going on here? I'm like, are you trying to flirt with her, or y'all just trying to have a simple civil conversation? He's like,
yeah.
You know how you do, Karen. I'm glad you straight. Yeah, all this, and you're like, oh, you man. Yeah, I couldn't stop thinking about you.
Yeah,
and all this other stuff.
What is he doing?
What about me? And like,
he's confused us.
And while he's doing all this, then of course he's like, Karen, I love you. And then bam, look who we reveal right behind.
Yeah, out of nowhere, he's been calling Fatima's phone. She ain't been picking up. He's going straight to her voicemail and everything. So I mean, he's thinking she's nowhere to be found. So he's upstairs just on the phone, and he's like, he was like, I love you, like you just said. Mm-hmm. And I said to you, watch, Fatima gonna walk in, and Lord behold, it was right there with her blue outfit on, her pants outfit. She was standing right there looking at him, looking mad and sad.
They always know how to pop up at the wrong time. At the wrong time.
So he turns around.
He started playing it
funny. He's on the phone. He's like, oh yeah, but I'm gonna talk to you later, okay? Yeah. And then Karen's like, well, hey, wait a minute. What about you still gonna do that thing for me? You said you're gonna help me out with my shop. Like, you're gonna pay for it. You still gonna do that? He's like, yep, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, he trying to talk in code and stuff now.
Yeah, she was like, all right, so I can see you in the morning. And he was like, all right, I will do that. We'll do that. Like, trying to call her off. And she said, hold on. Fatima must have just came up in there because just a second ago, you just told me you love me too. So I'm telling you that I love you and everything like that. And I'm telling you I love you and everything like that. I was helping him out. So he was like, yep. He wouldn't say I love you again. And so it's like she's trying to play with him like, well, you still gonna come tomorrow? I just want to make sure because, she must be really up in your mouth for real. That's what Karen was saying. That part was funny to me. That was so high school, but it was funny. So they finally get off the phone. Fatima is furious. She's mad. So, when she's mad, she's quiet and she like doesn't say anything. So she's like walking past him. He tries to touch her on her stomach like, hey,
want me to run your bath water?
Yeah. Like she moved him off, like walked off, and he's like, oh yeah, that's what he's like, you want me to run your bath water for you? She said, no. Like, are you serious? And she closed the door and oh my gosh, he's in deep doo-doo. Yeah. He's in deep. He put himself in this, and then Zach, we ain't gonna help you out. You put yourself in this, and you need to go make that bed. How do they say that about the bed?
Lay in the bed you made or something like that.
That you messed up.
That you made this bed, now go lay in it.
Yes, that's what you need to do, Zach.
I was not feeling the conversation at all. Just called up, hey Zach, like, hey, what's going on, Karen? I was a little over emotional today.
Yeah, I thought that was gonna happen.
I'm glad you're alive and stuff. I know it created some mixed signals, but this is where this is where we stand. I just want you to know that I'm still in love with Fatima. That's not going to change or whatever. But now you get on here doing this. Oh girl, you good, Karen. I love you,
I'm gonna
Karen.
be that smart. Oh, definitely. And they was like, yeah, I remember our history. She was like,
they did all that.
Yeah, because we had history. Like,
he
was being flirtatious. He was reminiscing the past because he thought Fatima was gone.
Oh, didn't realize where he was going. Yes, where are we going with this?
I don't know where we're going with that. What part was last?
It's a lot. That's where it ended. Yeah, it ended up there. It's like, then, we go in a little review. We know. Apparently, he's supposed to roll up to the law office or whatever.
The next morning.
Like that. Yeah, but it's just in general. There's a lot of A lot of relationships taking some unexpected turns. We got Andi and Gary over here. Andy, what are they? Andy basically put out there, Gary, like, look, I just want the D. I just want the D.
She was like, you don't tell the truth.
She's penis-matized. So, we'll see where that go. Zach over here is still trying to recover, just digging a deeper hole from his, very unexpected Disney movie hug and twist around with Karen.
And Karen didn't want nothing to do with Aaron no more.
Yep.
So he's gone. And then...
We still got Preston and Danny. We still got Bayou and Sabrina.
But Calvin wants Sabrina back too.
Oh yeah, and
so
Calvin
that she's in
the
mix going on with them. So we got to see what's about to happen with that.
So where do you think these is going? Basically, everybody really care more so about Fatima and Zach, and maybe Andi and Gary.
Zatima. Maybe Andi and Gary should come on an episode of Zatima.
A little
crossover
episode or whatever they call them. So what do? Number one, what do you think about this episode, and then where do you think it's going?
Well, I just said that basically, Zach, he's put himself in a big hole. Fatima's not gonna want to help him no more. He got a lot of baggage going on, like she said, like this baby mama over here with the baby that can't talk, and then he supposed to get him some money or whatever. That right there, he finna be on his own, but he gonna end up fighting if he go over there without Fatima. So that's gonna be some more mess. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna drag out for more and more. They're gonna have to go to court. He needs to go to court about all of this, really.
This episode, I say, definitely did a lot of, climatic shifts. As far as now, we're really about to see the direction of these storylines change as far as these characters and their love interests and stuff.
Yeah, finally.
Because now we're trying to figure out, hey, is there something still there with Zach and Karen to where they actually might even
get back together?
Right, because we do in the preview. We do see Fatima grab her ring.
Yeah. I didn't know we could talk about a preview.
Well, yeah, a little bit. Well, yeah, they had a little preview. And we saw the preview. She up there in Andy's desk. I just don't know. Then she grabbed her ring.
It's like, no, but she do it in front of Andy.
Man, they ain't about to break up. She gonna keep that ring. She gonna keep it on. We gonna get another plot twist. Oh, it was a big misunderstanding, and then it's gonna be all good. But my thoughts on this episode.
Maybe Fatima should just go ahead and leave him. He got a lot going on with these baby mamas.
Typically, that would happen in real life.
And for him to hug somebody like that, Fatima, you
I
ain't got to put up with this, girl. You ain't got to put up with this. He's too cute for all that.
What I want to know in the comments is who. Do I want to know this? Yes, I would like, because I find it hard to believe that y'all women you've out here have dealt with men that, the sex was just so on point like that you just like, I don't care what type of nonsense I got to deal with. I just can't escape the penis.
This is how crazy things.
No, I'm talking about I'm talking about in real life.
Yeah, I meant to say crazy people. Why people be killing each other? Why you think some relationships they be killing each other is it got to do with sex? Listen, it got to do with
no coochie or penis is that good for you to lose your sanity. And on that note, go ahead and close this thing up.
All right, guys. So leave me a comment. Leave us a comment because he wants to know too. And go ahead and share and like this video. Hey, and until next time, we're going to talk about some real good stuff.